Hi guys, Steve Good here with the Scroll Saw Workshop. Want to introduce a new feature to the blog tonight, and it's one that I've been working on for quite some time. And I think especially the Apple users out there that haven't been able to use my PC programs for generating scroll saw patterns will appreciate. As many of you know, and thousands of you have downloaded and tried, I have 4 programs on my website that create scroll saw patterns for name plaques, keychains, signs, and different things like that. The problem with them is that they have always been PC only based, and I've always had a lot of Apple users and some Linux users want to know when I was going to develop the software for their platforms. And unfortunately, I don't have the skill level to do that. So I'd been trying for probably about 3 years now to find a programmer who would basically work for free, because there's not a lot of budget here to do this with, to help me develop cross-platform programs. Tonight I want to introduce our first attempt of that, and what we've done is we've created an online version of the scroll saw stencil programs that I've been working on, and I want to show you those tonight. And I'm going to start out showing you the version on Firefox, because that's the web browser I use, and then I'll show you a few little subtle differences on the different browsers that you might be using. Okay, when you log into the website where this stencil program is, this is what you'll see, and I will be posting the link to this web page below the video if you're watching this on YouTube, or in the post if you're reading it in the newsletter or on the blog. And this is what you'll come to. It's pretty limited right now. We're really just, this is the first introduction of this online version, and I'm hoping that there's more to come if people find it useful and we get some good support for it. And just to show you the interface here, this is the interface where we'll make the input and the changes to the patterns. This is just a simple ruler to show you the length, and of course this is the piece of paper we're working on. In this case, you can see we're set up to make a keychain, and that is when you select the template, you do my keychain, and the other thing that we have on the program right now is to do a nameplate to set on desk. So for right now, we'll start out with the my keychain, and you simply go to the text input, type in the name, and there's your keychain that's ready to print out and or save to your computer. Now, right now, this is set up to where it's about 4.5 inches long for a keychain, so you might want it littler or larger, and the change size obviously gives you that ability to change the size of the keychain. You also can move the keychain back and forth and up and down on the paper, and those are the basic features right now for developing those keychains. Once you get it the way you want it, you simply click down here on the Save and Print button. It will open that file up as a PDF file, which you then can, if you come on, depending on the version of Adobe Reader Acrobat that you're using, it'll look a little different. But in the version that I have installed, if you come down here and hover on the bottom of the page, it will bring up the Save dialog or the Print dialog. And if you click on the Print from here, your print driver will come up and you can print it, or same holds true. If you do the Save, it'll bring up your Save dialog and you can save it. So a couple little things you want to look out for here. Sometimes what you see on the screen right here, depending on the size you make, I don't know if you look real close right here, you can see that the text looks a little jagged, and that's just an artifact of the way the text is displayed in this program. Don't worry about it, because when you actually come up here to print it, even if it looks jagged here on the PDF, it will print out nice and smooth just like you need. So this is just a representation of it, just to give you an idea of what it's going to look like, and the actual printout will be fine. Okay, that's all there is to making a keychain. If you want to do a nameplate, obviously you come down here to your text, and now we can size that to where it'll fit on the page. Let's go ahead and move it back to the left here and make it a little bigger. Let's say like right there. Now we can do the print. I'll make it a little smaller because it's probably going to run off the page there. Let's make it about that size. Then we do the print. obviously we can do the same thing and print out our nameplate. Now in some browsers, if you go ahead and change the size, if you want it to be real big, it'll break it in half and you can just tape this pattern back together. And that works fine in Firefox. However, in Internet Explorer, which I'll bring up, now we're in Internet Explorer, if I do the same thing, Internet Explorer has a little artifact right here that makes that not work, and we'll be working on that with the programmer who's helping me to try to fix this, but that's not working exactly right now. Most of the time these nameplates, about 10 inches in length is about what you want anyway, or 10.5 inches, so this right here usually works out just fine. If you go to Google's Chrome browser, again, you see a little bit of artifacting here on the screen, but all the features and everything of the program are the same. Some of these different versions of browsers, when you open them up, the print and save dialogues are going to be a little different. Don't worry about that. It's obviously all the same. This is the save and this is the print dialogue. We also, and again, this is what the program was basically designed for, was for the Apple users. And now you can see we can open up Safari, and there is the program running in Safari. Again, you'll see a couple little differences here. You'll notice that the Safari web browser doesn't show any of that artifacting that we talked about in the other web browsers, so it works out actually better in Safari. When you do the print, the PDF will open, and again you have the save, so you could save the keychain or the nameplate or to your computer, or if you want to print, you go over here and open in PDF preview. It'll open it up in preview, and then you can go up to file and print out the pattern. And for some reason the text displays much better in Safari on the Apple computer, and I'm using Lion here so you can see how beautiful that looks. So for you Apple users out there that haven't been able to use my programs in the past, hope this at least gets us started in enabling you to take advantage of some of these programs. And if, like I said, if the support is there and we get a lot of users to this, we'll be trying to add more features later. I did have to take advantage of a programming friend of mine that knows how to do this kind of development, because I didn't. I can basically do desktop apps. When it comes to web apps, I'm not very good at it. So if at all possible, I would like to make this program, develop it out with more features. So we have a PayPal donate link up here, and I'm going to give the proceeds to the guy that's doing the programming to hopefully encourage him to continue the development of it and make it better. So if you'd like to make a $5 donation or a $1 donation, or whatever you think the program's useful for, please click on the PayPal donate link up here and make some type of small donation to help us continue to fund the program, and we really would appreciate that. Okay, I think that is the basics of it. You can see it's a very simple program to use, so it's not going to take a lot of tutorial to teach you how to use it. You're basically just typing in your text, changing the size and the location of it, and then either saving it or printing it. Obviously, if you save this to a PDF, you can hang on to the patterns as long as you want. Right now we don't have any type of save feature as far as saving the pattern on the screen or anything like that, but we'll be working on some more features hopefully before too long, and I hope you guys find this useful. Okay, I think I'm going to call it quits there. I'm Steve Good. Thanks for being with me here at the Scroll Saw Workshop, and I hope you enjoy this new feature.